A teacher's exam in New York thrown out for being discriminatory after only a little more than half of Hispanic and black applicants could pass. But shouldn't all teachers, regardless of their race, be able to answer simple questions like on this questionnaire, what is a primary source? Well, that seems pretty easy. Right now, a primary source at Blacksphere and the author of The Big Black Lie is Kevin Jackson. He joins us live right now from St. Louis. Good morning to you, Kevin.
Good to talk to you, Steve.
Okay, so let's get this straight. Here in New York, what they've done is Judge Kimball Wood has thrown out a standard test where you had to pass the test to be a teacher, but she threw it out because it was discriminatory because not enough people of color were passing it. How is that discriminatory?
Hands up, don't teach, Steve. It's not discriminatory. You know, it's really funny that we've started, if the teachers can't learn themselves, then we just change the rules and we cry racism. If they can't teach the students, then they'll change the grades. And if they do that and somebody cries foul, then they'll cry racism. We've got a system in place where at every level it checks itself. It's not accountable to anybody. So the teachers aren't teaching, the kids aren't learning. They're just doing what they need to do to pass them through, and America's getting what it deserves, quite frankly.
Well, and you make a good point right there at the end, and that is that, you know, we're talking about the dynamics with teachers and unions and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's all about those kids sitting in the little desks. And if they don't get an education, you only get one crack at it. You only sit in school, you know, when you're a little kid, and then if you don't have knowledge, you go through life handicapped.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, I read a report, Steve, that said something along the lines that there's a disturbing trend in SAT scores, and all the other ethnicities are going down except the Asians. The Asians are going up, and they call it a disturbing trend. The disturbing trend is that our education system doesn't teach the way Asian moms and those tiger moms teach, or the way the homeschoolers teach in America. And the irony is, knowing what we know about a system that is a manufacturing system that manufactures the minds of children and is not doing it successfully because we're failing 30 to 50% of these kids, they still want more money.
Sure.
And then they want to standardize around things like Common Core. This is ridiculous. We should not be putting more money, investing more money into these teachers that are cheating on tests. There were cheating scandals of teachers paying people to take these tests. And when they can't pass that, or they get caught with that, we end up with a scandal like what you're talking about today, what we're talking about today, which is, oh, these guys can't learn because it's discriminatory. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. All right. Kevin Jackson joined us today from St. Louis. Kevin, thank you very much.
Hands up, don't teach.
I'll be thinking about that all day. Thank you, sir. All right, 19 minutes after the top of the hour.